Hi children and viewers. In previous video I explained about what is a cell and what is internal resistance and what is the difference between internal and external resistance and what is meant by electromotive force or EMF. Up to now you didn't see that video. I will provide the link of that particular video in the description of this video. You must watch it. After watching that video, then only you can watch this one. Okay children, I am going to explain combination of cells. Already we discussed about the series combination of capacitors, parallel combination of capacitors in previous chapter. I already uploaded videos, and recently we discussed about the series combination of resistors and parallel combination of resistors. Now in this video I am going to explain about the combination of cells. So what is the necessity of taking the combination of cells? Why we have to use the combination of cells? To deliver or to derive the more current in the circuits, we can prefer combination of cells. To send more amount of current in the circuits, we require combination of cells. Again, cells also arranged in two ways. Again, same thing. Combination of cells also two types. First one is series combination and second one is parallel combination. So now we will go for series combination of cells. Under which conditions we have to use the series combination of cells, and what is the series of combination of cells when it is useful? Let us discuss. Children, here we are taken number of cells which are having same EMF and same internal resistance. Okay children, here first thing, this is the first cell and this is the second cell, third cell, and so on like that. So to understand very clearly, I am going to draw the diagram very in big size. First cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell, and like that. So each cell has EMF epsilon and internal resistance R. Epsilon R, epsilon R, epsilon R, epsilon R. Here epsilon means what? EMF. R means what? Internal resistance. So first all the given cells are arranged in a row. Like this. So this is the first cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell, and fifth cell. If you have n number of cells, nth cell. So this is the plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. So just observe children. Here this one is what? Negative of the first cell. That should be given to the positive of the second cell. Clear? Simply we are adding the negative to the next positive. Negative terminal should be added to the next positive. That means here this is what? Negative of the second cell. That should be joined to the positive of third cell. Again, negative of the third cell is given to the positive of fourth cell. And again, negative of the fourth cell is given to the positive of like this. And so on like that. Simply we are adding the negative of one cell to the positive of next cell. So finally we have what is that? Positive of the first cell and negative of the next cell or last cell. Clear? What here remaining? Positive of the first cell and negative of the last cell. In between we are giving some external resistance for high value. Now it is called series combination of cells. Clear children? First we have to take all the cells and they should be in a row, and negative of the one cell should be given to the positive of next one like this. Simply we are taken now here 5 cells. Simply here The second positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Negative of the first cell is given to the positive of second one. Negative of the second cell is given to the positive of third one. And negative of third cell is given to the positive of fourth one, and so on. Finally, what you have? Positive of the first cell and negative of the last cell. In between these two, what you have to give? Some external resistance. This type of combination is called series combination of cells. So children, in this case we have to derive the expression for amount of current is passing through the series combination of cells. So to understand that, here we have some derivations are there. Children, the same diagram I am going to draw very in simple. We are taken n number of cells, and so on. Very simple diagram. So plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus. So they are joined like this. Now it is in the series combination. Just now I explained how you can draw the series combination of cells. Okay children. Here we will say that this is the direction of current. So children, we are taken n number of cells. Each one is having EMF is epsilon, and each one is having resistance is internal resistance is R. Clear? So EMF and internal resistance, EMF and internal resistance of each cell, what is epsilon and R. Clear? That's why now here total EMF. Clear children? For every cell is having EMF is epsilon and resistance also R. Same, all are having same EMF and same internal resistance. That's why here what you write? Total EMF, that is epsilon plus and so on n times. That means what we get? Total EMF is equals to what you get children? N epsilon. Equation number 1. Children, simple. Epsilon is equals to epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 plus and so on epsilon n. All are having same values. Epsilon plus and so on epsilon. How many there? N. That's why here what do you write? N epsilon. So here I am writing epsilon effect 2 I am telling. So like this. So total EMF, that should be written as here epsilon effect 2. That is equation number 1. And children, how they are in like this? Here, this is the first cell. That should be having some internal resistance, small r. Again, next one also same thing. And next one also same thing. And so on. That means cells are in series combination. Then their internal resistance also in series combination. That's why I am showing like this. Told you in previous video, I told you what's that, what is meant by internal resistance. I clearly explained there. The resistance offered by the electrolyte in a cell is called internal resistance. Every cell has internal resistance. In this case, we are taken now n number of cells. That's why every cell is having some internal resistance R. Equal resistances for all everything. So in series combination, what you have? R is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here R is the effective resistance. In series combination, R is the effective resistance. Like that, here what you have said, this is R, this is R, like that. In series combination, what you have to say? R is equals to R1 plus R2 plus and so on Rn. Then children, what to write? R is equals to R plus and so on R. That means what? R effective is equals to what to write, children? NR. Because R is equals to, R effective, I think so. R effective is equals to R plus and so on R. Clear? That means what here? Total resistance also here I am writing here. Total internal resistance. Total internal resistance. What right? I am writing R effective is equals to what? NR. This is equation number 2, children. Very simple, children. We are having n number of cells, all are having same internal resistance. How they are? In series combination they are. In series combination, what is the formula for effective resistance? R is equals to R1 plus, R2 plus, R3 plus and so on like that. So here every R1 is equals to R, R2 is equals to R, R3 is equals to R, R4 also R. That's why here what do you write? R effective is equals to R plus and so on R n times. That's why small internal total internal resistance is nothing but NR. Clear? Okay, children. Now here total resistance in the circuit. Total resistance in circuit. So children, entire this combination is what? NR. In entire combination is what? NR. Again, this total effective resistance is in series with the R. These two are not in parallel. Plus is given to one end and negative is given to one end. That's why here they are in series. That's why here total resistance in the circuit is nothing but here we will write R plus NR. This is the R effective. Only belongs to cells. And external resistance is what? R. And here R plus NR. R plus NR. This is the total resistance in the circuit. Clear, children? And already we have formula is there. Current is equals to total EMF by total resistance. Total resistance. This is the one more formula for us. Current I is equals to total EMF by total resistance. So then children here I is equals to, I am going to write here, I is equals to, what do you write, children? What do you write? Total EMF is what? N epsilon. I is equals to N epsilon by total resistance is what? R plus NR. R plus NR. So children, this is the expression for amount of current in the circuit in series combination. Clear? I is equals to N epsilon by R plus NR. Okay, children. And now here I is equals to, here we have to say that R value is so greater than small r. We are taken very highest value for external we are taking highest value for external resistance. That means we are compared to the capital R, small r is negligible. Then what we write? I is equals to N into epsilon by R. I is equals to N into epsilon by R. So children, here epsilon by R is nothing but current passes through a one cell. Current passes through a one cell. Let us check here. No need to confuse, children. Here I is equals to N into epsilon by R. This is the amount of current in the series combination of circuits. Okay, children. For example, here we will take only with one cell. Only with one cell. In previous video I explained what's that? Same thing. This is the one cell and this is the external resistance same R, and this will be having some internal resistance. Then how we can write current? I is equals to total EMF is what? Only one cell is there. That's what I write I am taking this is IS. Children, no need to confuse. This is the series combination of cells. For example, if you can consider only one cell and that should be given some external resistance R. So this is the R here. Then we can write what, right? Current is equals to EMF by total EMF by total resistance. EMF is what? Epsilon. Only one cell, epsilon R. Clear? Epsilon by R plus R. Clear, children? What is the formula? I is equals to total EMF by total resistance. In that we have only one cell is there. And what is the EMF of the cell? Epsilon. That's why I am writing I is equals to, here I am writing, this is for single. I am writing here, this is IS. It is the current for only one cell. IS is equals to single cell. Epsilon by total EMF is what? Epsilon. And what is the total resistance? Here small r is there, here capital R is there. Then what, right? IS is equals to R plus R. Then children, here what, right? Again R is so greater than S. Then what, right? IS is equals to epsilon by R. IS is equals to epsilon by R. So this is the equation number 3 now, children. And this is the 4. Equation number 4. Children, IS means what? Amount of current in a single cell. That should be written as epsilon by R plus R. Again, small r is less than the capital R. Or capital R is so greater than the internal resistance. That's what we get. IS is equals to epsilon by R. Now, children, I am going to divide 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Dividing the 3 and 4. Here I by IS. I by IS is equals to, I means what? Total amount of current in the series combination. IS means what? Amount of current in the single cell. Amount of current in the single cell. That's why here I by IS. I value is what? N epsilon by R. N epsilon by R. And IS is what? Epsilon by R. Epsilon by R. Epsilon by R cancel. Then what you get? I by IS is equals to N. From that what you write? I is equals to N into IS. So we will get like this. I is equals to N into IS. I is equals to N into IS. That means, children, I value, what is the I value? Amount of current in the series combination of cells. That should be equals to N. What is N? Number of cells. Number of cells into IS means what? Amount of current through a single cell. That means the value of I is increased by N times. That's why I is equals to N into IS. The amount of current in the series combination of cells should be equals to the, if we can multiply the amount of current through a single cell by number of cells, then automatically we will get the total amount of current. That means from the series combination, what you have to say? The I value is increased by N times of a single cell. That means simply, when we are taken a highest value of external resistance, then the series combination is preferable to send the more amount of current in the circuit. If anybody can ask you when the series combination is preferable, means when we are selected the value of R is very high, capital R is so greater than small r, then series combination is suggested to send the more amount of current in the combination. So children, this is about the series combination of cells. Okay children, again see one more time to understand. This is the one of the important topic for 4 marks question. That's why you have to observe very carefully. Okay children, let us see. Children, we are taken n number of cells. N number of cells. N number of cells, each one is having EMF is epsilon and internal resistance is R. That means we are taken number of cells are having same internal resistance and same EMF, and they should be connected in series like that. First they should be arranged in a row After that, negative of one cell is given to the positive of next one, and so on like that. Then series combination is completed. And in between the positive of the first cell and negative of last cell, an external resistance should be given. The external resistance value is capital R. In series combination, we have to select R value in such a way that capital R is so greater than the small r. Clear? So after that, here we want to find out the amount of current. What it is the total amount of current in the series combination of cells. For that, we have one formula is there. What's that? Amount of current I is equals to total EMF by total resistance. Total EMF by total resistance. Clear, children? When they have n number of cells are there. So first we have to find out the total EMF. Total EMF nothing but what? Epsilon is equals to epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 plus and so on epsilon n times, or epsilon n. So then already each one is epsilon. Epsilon is equals to, we will write formula like this. Epsilon is equals to epsilon 1 plus and so on epsilon n. So already each one is epsilon value. That's why here what we get? Epsilon is equals to total EMF is what? Epsilon plus and so on n times. Then what you get? Epsilon effective is equals to n epsilon. In the same manner, we have to find out the effective resistance or effective internal resistance of all the cells. All cells are in series combination. That's why here again in series combination formula is what? R is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus and so on Rn. That's why what we get? R effective is equals to R plus and so on Rn. Like that. So then what we get? Total interest is also NR. Now resistance of series combination of cells is NR and external is R. Then total resistance again these are in series. That's why total resistance is nothing but here R plus NR. R plus NR. So already we have total EMF is there and total resistance also there. So already formula is there. I is equals to total EMF by total resistance. In that formula, you have to substitute here I is equals to total EMF is N epsilon and total resistance is R plus NR. After that, we have to select that like that what it is? Capital R is so greater than small r. That means compared to capital R, small r is negligible. That's why we will omit this one. Then I is equals to N into epsilon by R. These two equations are represents the current through the series combination. If you can consider only one cell, if there are nothing here, only one cell is there, then the amount of current is through a single cell. The amount of current through a single cell is given by epsilon by R plus R. Again, R is so greater, capital R is so greater than small r, then what do you get? Is is equals to epsilon by R. Now, Is means amount of current through a single cell. And this is the I is the amount of current in the total circuit. If you can divide these two, you will get I is equals to N into Is. So that means the amount of current through the circuit is N times greater than the amount of current through a single cell. That's why here when we are taken capital R value so greater than the small r, then we will send the more amount of current in the series combination. Okay children, I hope you understand. So if you can understand this one, like, share, comment the video and subscribe my channel to get the latest notifications. We will meet in the next video with some other interesting topic. Bye. Take care children.